thanks for staying with us. I know Dami wants to come in here, but it's important because one of the things why I like your view, we're able to break down complex issues for the average Nigerian person to understand, because all we'll be hearing is Dangote, NNPC. If we don't understand, many Nigerians don't understand. So I'd like us to break it down so that we are very clear where the conversation has led to. So far, what we know, Dangote has 500 million liters available. NNPC used to be the one that was exclusively to collect from Dangote and sell to IPMAN. IPMAN at the right now, before in the beginning, when Dangote started, it was supposed to go through NNPC and then to IPMAN. Now, IPMAN, they are the independent marketers, you and I, who own private filling stations across the nation, and they have a lot of distribution channels. Now, NNPC used to be, initially when Dangote started, they said NNPC was going to be the exclusive off-takers. Now they said IPMAN can come directly. But for whatever reason, we have the depot and petroleum products marketers association, that's DAPMAN. They are the ones that, when in the past, they used to be they were the ones that used to receive the PMS from abroad when it was imported. Now, DAPMAN is the one that wants to retain the exclusivity of collecting PMS from Dangote and sell to IPMAN. IPMAN is saying, no, I want to buy directly from Dangote. Now, the issue is that why is DAPMAN still in the picture? That's where we are. But I'll let you come in, Damila, with your question. I just want Nigerians to be on the same page of where we are in this thinking. Go ahead.
I think for me, the question is, we've been on this back and forth. The first joy for Nigerians is that, somewhere around in Lagos, Nigeria as a whole, we'll be able to have fuel, it will stop the whole quagmire of going to queue. But this fuel that is now in Dangote's refinery is as if it's causing more problem than what we were even facing. Looking at a lot of foul yash have blown, and we have seen breeze have blown, and we have seen foul yash, and everybody is now trying to take cover, helter-skelter, scamper here and there, not minding whose ox is God. But my question in all of this is that, is there a solution in sight? And what will be the solution as their preferred solution as the National Publicity Secretary? What do you think critically can end this quagmire? Is it to pull out an NPC? Is it for that man to stay on their lane? What exactly should we be expecting?
Mr. Kadike. Hello, sir. Are you still there? Okay, I'm told he's trying to reconnect. Hello, Mr. Okadike. Let me let you jump in here. Your thoughts on what he said so far?
If you ask me, I don't want middlemen in this business because, you see, we are the most populous black nation. We have the numbers. Anybody that enters this market with a product that is relevant will make money. So that man should rest.
Okay,
that's my point.
I'm told he's back. Hello, Mr. Okadike. Are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, thank you.
Damilola was asking what you think is the solution. What should be the solution going forward? What would you like? What's your own best case scenario?
Simple and simplicity. That will end the issue of middlemen in this business and will further bring down the price of petroleum products to the final consumer. The middlemen will influence profiteering and racketeering. Most of them normally have this product stored in their tank farm, and they will not sell to their own trucks and their own company before they will not sell to independent marketers. We will wait for 3 weeks, 1 month before we will get value for our money. And our station will remain closed while their own is flourishing. That is why you see this recurring queue every blessed day. The queue does not diminish at all, or it will turn to ghost queue. But once the independent marketers is given this choice of loading directly from Dangote, the issue of queue will be a thing of the past.
Yes. Okay.
And the main competition will start. The main competition will start.
Let me, Mr. Okadike, let me I'd like to put you in the shoes of of DAPMAN, for example, who are probably imported at a certain cost. You have quite a bit in your depot already, and you need to sell it off. So should they appeal to government to give them maybe 3 months to 6 months? You know, I've already imported fuel. I've already imported this refined petroleum. I need to sell it off. I know that the one Dangote is selling is cheaper, but allow me to sell this off in the next 6 months, and I don't import anymore. Because if you put yourself in their own shoes as businessmen, they also want to make sales. So how would you think they can also sell off what they have and still give the give IPMAN marketers to opportunity to buy directly from Dangote eventually?
Well, you are not trying to bear the cross of DAPMAN members. I'm not against that. Anybody who ventures into business must do all his analysis before he joins that business. With independent marketers, there's a period government reduce prices from petroleum products. NNPC will force us to set a new price. They will not even give us a new price. Even at the point when the government increases, the NNPC and the NNPC will ask us to top up money. We are bearing this cost alone. And we have been complaining, but nobody is coming to our aid.
Okay.
So if that members have imported petroleum products,
so I completely
and Dangote is bringing in, they should be able to know the quantity they are going to bring in.
Okay.
It is those DAPMAN members' products ends in our filling station. NNPC products ends in our filling station. MOMA members' products ends in our filling station. They don't have capacity to distribute.
Yeah.
We are even going to the tank farm.
All right, let me get a few questions for you.
So government should look at it and cushion the effect.
Okay.
You see, this business is what government should be able to look at and monitor it and see how it's going so that you can encourage investors. Mr.
Okadike, let me get more questions for you.
Let's talk about the regulators, sir. NNPCL putting the price for sale into trucks at 990, putting pump price at 1,025 naira at NNPC filling stations, and how it continuously affects you. Do you think NNPC should be allowed, post the regulation, to still peg prices? Can it in any way reduce the hardship for Nigerians?
No, NNPC does not fix prices. The regulation has made the market open. All the players and stakeholders in the industry will fix their prices based on how they are able to source their petroleum product. NNPC is a company like my own company, Renix Nigeria Limited. It's a company like mine. They're also there to make profit. They are our competitors. They can't fix price for us. That is why we said, let them fix their own price. Let we, the independent marketers, fix our own price. What we get from Dangote, there was a time when we were selling cheaper than NNPC.
Sir, you're disputing the statement.
95 naira.
With what you just said, sir.
92, 93.
With what you just said, sir. With what you just said, you are disputing the statement by the Chief Branding Communication Officer of Dangote, who says that NNPC post-regulation has put price at 990 naira for sale into trucks. And we also saw that last week, they put the price for at pump per litre at 1,025 naira at NNPC filling stations.
That's it for NNPC filling stations.
Okay, so which
obviously reduces. I mean, limits where you go.
No.
You can go above.
He's saying you can go below.
So he's saying you can go below.
Let him confirm that. Are you disputing that or confirming what Tokwe said?
No, how can you go below? Your businessman, you must go above. Everybody that fixes price will take first cognizance of the source of fund. The location and destination of that product. That means cost of transportation. You must look at these variables and cost of maintaining and running the filling station. You must look at this variable before you fix your price. Okay. You might even see somebody, the beauty of this regulation is that NNPC might fix 1,045 naira. If I get from Dangote say they're selling to us 990 naira, 950 naira, backloading from vessel and 990. I might decide to sell 1,000, depending on my variable, depending on how I feel. That's
the part I'm not getting.
Okay, Mr. Okadike, 1 second.
You just said now that you have to sell lower, but you said that is if you are able to. Is it that you can only sell lower than 125 if you were getting from Dangote directly? That's number one. I'd also like you to help us explain the difference between diesel.
What I mean.
Go ahead.
What were you trying to say, sir?
The difference between what?
The diesel deregulation, which nobody is complaining about, and the petrol deregulation, which everybody is complaining about. What have they done with diesel? Why can't they do what they've done with diesel to petrol so that there will be no issue?
That is why I gave people that analysis. The analysis was very simple. Diesel was 1,006.
Hello? We can't hear you, sir.
Network.
Hello, sir. Okay, I think we lost it again.
So because I'm trying to understand, we did it with diesel. So there's a template already. So if they did it with diesel and diesel
it worked,
could respond to market forces, go from 16 to 900 to 1,100, it means we can also do it with petrol.
Yeah, but when DAPMAN has already imported...
DAPMAN, it's business.
Hello, sir, we didn't hear...
We're not doing
Yes,
that for
it's
rice.
business.
It's business.
So he knows his cost of production. He knows his cost of production. So he can be able to know how he can be able to reduce and when he wants to reduce in line with the price of crude market, crude oil in the international market. Okay. So this, now that the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, have now decided to give him crude in naira, we're anticipating and expecting that the price modulation should come more lower.
Even lower.
Okay, Mr. Chinedu, let me ask you a very basic, from the street question.
Yes.
Has IPMAN carried their truck, drove to Dangote refinery, and say, buy me, I want to buy PMS. And Dangote said, no, I cannot give you. Go to NNPC. Has that happened?
Well, if you read the document released by the Chief Communication Officer of Dangote, Tony, you will find out clearly that he stated that IPMAN has written a request for a business meeting, and that our request is still being processed. Okay. There is no way we can go to Dangote without signing an off-takers agreement.
Okay.
And that off-takers, yes,
they have not
that off-takers agreement will enable us to know our pros and cons in the business.
Okay. So we are now waiting for Dangote to tell us why they are yet to sign off-takers agreements with IPMAN. That's where we are now.
Yes, that's what we are.
So is that the solution we are looking for?
Because
yes, and let's us be sincere to ourselves.
okay. No rocket science.
The independent marketers will have done more than enough to be able to prepare ourselves for this deregulation.
Okay.
We have acquired tank farms in case we want to sell to us through vessel, so that it will be easier for us to take to Calabar Depot, to take to Orara, to take to Port Harcourt, where we have riverine areas, so that we can avoid the road a little bit. Because it is insane for somebody to say that every Nigerian that wants to buy petroleum product should drive their truck to Apapa, sorry, to Ibejuleki. You see what is happening in Apapa? That same thing will happen in Ibejuleki. So it is also pertinent at this point that the issue, that the way of transporting this petroleum product via system 2B, 2C, and system 2E is very, very important. Products can also be moved by vessel. And Dangote has given us its price for movement of product from vessel. So you can take it to Port Harcourt. Those in Port Harcourt, Anaba, Enugu, Bayelsa, Cross River can be able to access petroleum products.
Okay, so let me ask you another basic question. As of today, where are you getting your PMS from? Is it from DAPMAN, or is it from NNPC, or is it from Dangote?
Well, we have turned to freelancer because we are dependent now. We don't have the source of our petroleum product is NNPC, and our money has been tying down there. They are put to supply us, and they are supplying us skeletally. That is why when you go to NNPC filling station, they have enough fuel. They also have surge of trucks parking without being discharged, while our filling stations are empty. And that is why we say, if NNPC is taken from Dangote, don't take from Dangote. But that money is taken from Dangote. We don't want to continue to be in this queue. Okay. And we will spend 5, 6, 7, 8 days waiting for one messiah to be able to help us to get petroleum product.
Okay.
We can source for ourselves.
So if you are saying that, in understanding all that we have been saying since, it says Dangote sells to Moman major marketers and DAPMAN members at wholesale price, and insists to sell to IPMAN members at retail price. Is that the dispute we have here? That you people are insisting on buying at the same wholesale price?
That is correct. That is the beauty of deregulation. When you say the market is liberalized, why are you channeling us through another person to come and buy from you?
Exactly. If I can afford to buy the same quantity, let me buy the same quantity.
There is willing buyer and willing seller relationship. You should allow us to come and take from you. Why must we go through NNPC? And once you go through NNPC, your price in pump and their price will not be the same thing.
Say this.
Exactly.
They will finish 5 trucks while we are saying in one truck because they will put their own margin before they will start to independent marketers. We don't want that. We don't want to also continue to queue in the lines of and the beehives of tank farm owners. Before they will, after if their wife makes them angry, they will not sell to independent marketers.
I would like
they say we are holding products.
I would like our viewers to understand.
Yeah, NNPC is a regulator and a player in the field. So it's like the referee of the match has his own team on one side.
Yes.
So the complaint is NNPC is NNPCL. They have NNPC registered filling stations, and when they are dispersing, they are releasing petrol. They prioritize NNPC filling stations at the cheaper rates. So they get to sell filling station, but beside filling station, you get a different cut price that I'm getting. So the queue will now be more on NNPCL filling stations, while IPMAN filling stations cannot even get fuel. They will put money down and they are queuing up for fuel. So the government, Nigerians just want petrol available everywhere at the cheapest price possible. And Nigerians had high expectations that with Dangote filling refinery out, we would have cheaper fuel. But the politics of that man, Moman, IPMAN, NNPCL, we are still stuck at the same problem. That is all Nigerians are concerned about.
So we need a directive from Mr. President.
The president, he is the minister, which for me is not a good thing because we cannot have the president who has plenty things to worry about to still be focusing on
So we need Mr. President's directive.
He needs to put his and deregulate fully. There is lobbying going on, high-powered lobbying from Moman and from Dapman because the system pays them. They make money from selling. And there's middleman system. We don't need that. Nigerians want a free market so that we can get the price as cheap as possible because we are producing crude oil.
But
please.
Now our blessings not become a curse. We have crude here.
We now have refinery.
They say we don't have refinery. That's why
we have refinery.
We don't have refinery.
The people of Nigeria.
Straight conversations, cheaper cost, less production cost. Straight conversation, the one that I was expecting.
When we say we are our problem,
we now out there.
Corey Michael says we want no man in between.
That's always I'm always an advocate that we are the instruments of
I have to wrap up with our guests because we have to wrap up. But Mr. Ukadige, let me just give you this. Let's just imagine Mr. President is watching right now. I would like you to just make your one-sentence request. What can he do to get this resolved immediately?
Well, my first demand is that Independent Marketers National Executive Council, led by Alaji they also want to meet with Mr. President. We are with Mr. President when he was campaigning. And he reassured us that there will be a positive evolution as far as oil and gas industry is concerned. Well and good, the policy is good. But the implementation is something else. So we want to have a meeting with Mr. President and tell Mr. President our predicament. If it's the issue of tank farm, we have gotten the tank farm. If it's the issue of off-taker, we are ready. If it's the issue of money, we have money. Okay. It is our money that the NNPCL and DAPMA members are using. We want to pay directly and even in the reports of the statement that was signed by the communication officer of Dangote. He said they don't have any dealing with it, man. That their customer is NNPC. That we should go and resort whatever that is the delay with NNPC. And we said we don't want those delays. So we are appealing to Nigerians and women Nigerians to be able to give us audience with Mr. President so that we can be able to explain this to Mr. President.
All right. Thank you
very
much.
Mr. President will use his wisdom and invite Dangote.
All right.
So that we will sit down with their management and resolve some of these issues so that there will be free flow of petroleum products and the real competition will set in.
All right. Thank you very much. We have to wrap up on that. Thank you very much, Mr. Ukadike, for joining us this morning. I mean, I know there are lots of comments on social media, but right now we can't take any more. So that's all we can take on today's show. But indeed, as Nima said, may our blessings not become a curse, because now we were complaining that we didn't have refined PMS. Now we have the refinery here.
We're battling something else.
Internal politics is costing Nigerians our rightful desire to get this PMS. That's all we can take on today's show. Hope you learned a few things as we have. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.